TxStampin, Sharon. I have another fun fold for you today. This is another one that I had not really played with, but I love it. So I think you're gonna find it easy, and I hope that you enjoy it as much as I do. If you've not already subscribed to my channel, you can do so below. After you subscribe, you can hit the notification bell. I upload videos on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. If I can ever help you with any of your Stampin' Up! Supply needs, let me know. On today's video, I'm using Beautiful Friendship. I have fallen in love with this one. And I know you guys hear me say that I love a lot of stamps, but you know, I love what I do. So this stamp set met all my criteria, first of all, for bold sentiments and beautiful images. And let's play. First of all, here is my card, and I mentioned at the beginning of the video that it's an unusual fold. Look at that. How cute. Okay, let's make it. Of course, I stamped the envelope. Here's all my supplies ready for us to go. I have one of the new In Colors cardstock, and this is Seaside Spray, and it's a beautiful kind of purplish blue. I don't know, it's hard to describe. And it is 4 1/4 by 11 inches, and it is scored at 5 1/2 and at, so let's do it this way so I don't confuse you. So scored at 5 1/2 and 6 1/2. And this 6 1/2 is what's going to fold down to give us our edge. And then I have a piece of Whisper Wet that is 4 by 4 1/4, and I'm going to have all of the measurements in the link below, or in the description box below, so don't panic. I have some ribbon ready, and my first layer, and let me bring my card back in so you'll understand where this layer goes. This is the layer that goes on the top, and this is 3 inches by 2 3/4. And then I'm using soft seafoam as my mat, and it is 3 by 3 1/4. Okay, so that's what's going to go on the front. And then my next mat is this one, okay, and it is 4 by 4 1/4. And then that is the soft seafoam, and then my Whisper Wet is 3 3/4 by 4. Okay, so I know a lot of measurements and everything, but again, the description in the description box below are all the measurements, and I will have a downloadable link available for you as well, so that you can print all this off. Make it easy. Okay, this is my layer that's going to go on the inside. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to add some snail to this area right here. So on that 1 inch piece, I'm going to give it a good rub. So now we have our bases, our card base, okay? Remember my 2 layers, okay? I'm going to remove the soft seafoam, and I'm going to center this one on this card. I have all my ink pads ready. I'm using Seaside Spray, soft seafoam, and Calypso Coral. The seafoam spray, this is confusing me. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take this image, and we're going to ink it up, and we are going to stamp on both of these layers. Those of you who know me knows that I like to leave that ink on there, let as much ink get into the cardstock as possible. Okay, now I know it's messy, but we will fix it when we add the layers. So on this one, we're going to use some Memento ink, and we are going to stamp a very big congratulations. We're going to stamp that right in the corner. And best wishes to you. And since I'm stamping, I'm going to go ahead and bring in my, let me show you where it's going to go. This layer right here. Okay, we're going to stamp that like this. And again, we're going to use the same stamp. And this time, we're going to use the sentiment that says, "So very happy to know you." Great friendship card. I have one more layer of Whisper Wet, and it was kind of hidden. This is 3/4 of an inch by 4, and we're going to take this stamp again. And stamp on that. Let's do the stamping of this. We're going to stamp up this set of flowers using Calypso Coral. We're going to use this big flower, also using Calypso Coral. And we're going to use one set of the leaves. There's several in there. And stamping with the soft sea foam, we're going to stamp our leaf. Okay, then you take your snips and you trim everything out. Okay, lucky for you, I've already done it. All right, we're going to assemble our card. Okay, so there's our one layer. And then we're going to adhere this Whisper Wet to this soft sea foam. Make sure I'm in the camera there. It's just a super cute, different kind of fold. I've seen them before, but honestly, I thought they were harder than they are. They're easy. We're going to pop this up with some dimensionals. And when we add this layer back on, look how perfect it all matches up again. Okay. Now our little ribbon, this is the polka dot white ribbon, and we're going to, I probably have a piece, I don't know, 6 or 8 inches. Yeah, about 6 or 7 inches. I'm going to fold it and fold it in half. And then, hard to see, I'm going to cut that piece so that I can kind of spread it out a little bit. Just adds a softness to our card. And I'm actually going to add this on with some glue dots. Oh, I better crack open that other box of glue dots. And then I'm going to put this on the card. And then I don't know, I felt like it was easier. That one piece that is still attached, go ahead and cut that. Making sure everything's secured with the glue dots. And I know you probably can't even see that, but I promise you the tool is on there, the ribbon, okay? All right, I've already added some dimensionals to the backs of my flowers. And I know, we get so used to things that will punch out for us or what have you. But this is really, it's relaxing sometimes just to get your scissors and just sit and cut. All right, we're going to add a glue dot here. And we're going to pop this right here on our card. And then I'm going to put this one on first. Okay. And then we're gonna add this. Look how sweet. Isn't that sweet? Little, just very subtle. I should have done this. I do this every time. I get so excited about showing you the whole front. You should put this layer on first so that you don't have a bumpy time of it. All right, there we go. All right, so remember this strip? We're gonna add that right there. This is 3/4 by 4 inches. Just ties in our stamping very nicely. Last thing we're gonna do on this card is add our layer on the inside. How cute is that? Last thing we're gonna do is stamp the envelope. We'll just make the postal workers happy too and see some pretty stamping on the envelope. And look how, whoops, one more thing. Look at that. Every card needs some bling. I almost forgot the bling. We're just gonna add 3 little rhinestones. Now, when you go to put this in the envelope, because it has dimensionals and because it has the rhinestones, I find that if you use one of our clear envelopes, they come in a package and they do self-seal, but if you will slide this in, it will protect everything that is raised as it goes through the postal machines. I think that little card was just a party all by itself. What do you think? I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'd love to hear your comments below. Happy stamping, y'all.